look at this Overpower Lightning Sorc build from Mekuna here. Absolutely speed farming. Pit 100 now. Sorc is finally eating good. This is like an insane build. There is a new technology to make your lightning spear basically permanent overpower. And this finally puts the Sorc a bit more on the map if it comes to XP farming or if it comes to, like, you know, leveling the glyphs. Because, yeah, speed farming Pit 100 on the Sorc was not an easy task, but now the lightning spear Sorc is back strong. And with that, he spawns the boss here. The boss dies very quickly as well. Let's get into the setup. So he blasts the boss. Mekuna made a full video. There's also the planner. I'm going to link both that below. So Mekuna's video is going to be linked below. And the orange lightning spear, Mekuna Shock Kuna, is linked below. And the main principle, guys, to activate the overpower, like, this is basically standard lightning spear, but with some extra tricks in the books. So the main principle of the build is you want the Temerity Pants. This allows you to now drink health potions. And what you do with these health potions is you use the Yax rune here. It gives you 200 offering every time you drink a health potion. And you basically can control this. You can't use Bug, you can't use Igni or any of the other runes. You want to use the Yax rune, and this gives you full control. So whenever you press your potion key, whenever you press D, this basically will trigger the Yax rune and give you 200 offering. So you want to trigger Sun rune. This is allowing the lightning spear to guaranteed crit 100% of the time, guaranteed overpower, and you want to drink 4 potions. Like, it's very easy because you usually have 10 potions. So you just want to press D 4 times. It has no cooldown, and you can do it at full health once you have Temerity. And you press it 4 times. 4 times 200 is 800. And that activates the Sun rune. And then all you do is you press your lightning spear. And then you keep spamming your lightning spear. And it's going to keep it up automatically. Because lightning spear essentially has a duration. You see 6 seconds duration. So as long as you refresh, as far as I understand it, the lightning spear every 6 seconds, you're going to keep this overpower snapshot. The same way the Druids can do it on the Cataclysm. And with that, you can absolutely blast this down. I think he's also, like, blasting down this boss here, basically. Like 60-second runs in 100. Mekuna basically explains it here as well. I'm going to link this video below. He goes over the entire skill rotation here, what you have to do, how it works, and some of the other more details here. He is, like, one of the best sword players, and he also is currently rank 1 on Necromancer, so highly encourage to check this out. I'm going to link this here already. Just a snapshot is enabling it, and I'll show you the rest of the setup here. So basically just completely dominating the pits. So you're rocking Harlequin's Crest. This is, like, very standard. I think he's actually going over his gear in-game. Let's do that, I think. You can see, like, Mekuna's, like, full gear is used in the 60-second run. So you have the Harlequin's Crest here with the cooldown masterworked. 54% cooldown reduction. Then you have the Shroud of the False Death. In here is the Sir Vex rune. This is like the other 2 runes that you use. Then we have the Shroud of the False Death, also masterworked live, because now Overpower is scaling with your life. So you have live multiplicative scaling on the Sorcerer now. So you want the Shroud of False Death masterworked live. Then we have the gloves here, int, crit, ice blades. Again, you don't need to use the ice blades on the bar. You use this for the second sentence. You gain 35% multiplicative vulnerable damage. And then here, Temerity, again, Yax, Sun, again, drink 4 potions. 4 times 200 equals 800, which is more than 700. To trigger the Sun rune, and then just keep casting your lightning spear. Easy peasy. Then we have the boots here, Orange Herald, just the standard stuff here. For any lightning spear sorcerer, evade for perma cooldowns, for perma teleport. You can see kind of in the run here how fast he's also teleporting. Like, you see this is like basically the kind of level that you can reach when you have, like, enough evade cooldown, and you see, like, boom boom boom. It's just basically he's not using teleport, guys. This is like old meta, but I'm just telling you, like, you're using evade to teleport. Basically, like how we do it on the bar, basically how we do it on the druid. And look how fast the Sorc is, man. Like, I really love this. And you can see, like, in the back, like, you have the Subo mech, of course, this is your mercenary Subo. You can see how like all the dots disappear in the back because that lightning spear is still lingering and killing stuff in the back of you. So this is a great find here by Mekuna. Let's keep going over the gear. I think it was 7 minutes. So we have the boots, we have the pants. I'll show you his weapon. The weapon looks like this. Obviously, splintering aspect here with the chance for lightning spear to double. You can obviously like triple crit this if you like. It's going to be even crazier. Because now your lightning spear is actually dealing the damage, right? Because it's overpowering. Goes crazy, man. Then we have here int cooldown, primarily binding with ice armor amulet here, 15x. Frozen enemies, like big DPS basically. You're rocking the ice armor. And then very standard here, Tarasha ring. Plus the Tarasha ring here. Okay. Yeah, Mekuna has some pretty crazy gear here. 4GA perfect roll. Okay. Maybe you're gonna do like 95 in like 60 seconds with the Sorc build, but that's gonna be amazingly fast to farm Paragons and stuff. And then obviously like Starless Skies here with attack speed, because you do scale attack speed the faster you can cast it, because you're not limited by your cooldown, you're limited by your attack speed. And then the rest, I think we use the planner, it's a bit easier. So, Witchcraft Powers, Piranado, Soul Harvest, Force of Will, Growth, Hex of Flame, and the Aura of Siphenings, Emerald Topazes, and then here, Toadling's Wish, Fiend of the Block. This is like pretty much goes without saying in every build. And the Pointed Fingers, because your Lightning Spears are considered your summons. And you still see, like Mekuna also said it here, you basically still lack some single target damage with this build, but it's easy to play, incredible mobile, high DPS. Finally, like a cool Sorc build that we can enjoy here. Skill tree. I'm going to open this here real quick. So skill tree is going to look like this. So pretty standard stuff here. Charge bolt. This is just like you don't cast it, but it just triggers from your unstable currents. Teleport max. You get putting it on evade. Glass cannon is like full DPS build. Familiar is also going to be casted by your Lightning Spears. Same for the Ice Blades. You don't have to cast it yourself. And then now we want a max Lightning Spear, because the damage is not coming from the Splintering proc. The damage is coming from the Lightning Spear, which is overpowering. So pretty insane. Inner Flames, Ball Lightning, Permafrost, Icy Touch, Horror Frost. Basically all the multiplayers here. And then Unstable Currents with the new Enlightenment key passive plus Paragon board. Looking like this. Again, the full planner for Mekuna from Mekuna is going to be linked below, so check that one out. Destruction in the starter board. Then we are rocking with the Elementalist. This is like pretty standard stuff as well on this build. With Static Surge. Then we have Elemental Summoner. With Control Glyph. Again, like big CCs. Tactician. And this is actually fixed now with Searing Heart. I think it's fixed since like 2 seasons. Tactician used to give additive, but it's now multiplicative. It's fully functioning. And we also have the Frigid Fate with the Unleashed. So overall, guys, this makes Sorc a lot more fun again in speedruns. And I think they should just bring like regular Lightning Spear back to some good glory, because like this is just like a fun build to play. And Lightning Spear also was one of my favorites. If I have still time this season, I might try this Lightning Spear setup. It's a ton of fun with the overpower stuff. And snapshots can be a bit annoying, but most people do it. And the snapshot is a very common occurrence. And surprisingly, the Sorc actually does 142 now with a different build. I'm probably going to make a video about that at some point as well. But this build is also extremely fun. It's one is played by Roxy, and there's just a ton of fun you can have on this build. And Sorcerer is not as doomed as many people say. Even though snapshotting and then shatter, double dipping, many people consider it bugs. Like, it's just game mechanics at this point. Every class is doing it. Like the Druid is doing this as well with like various snapshots for the Cataclysm. And this is just like how the game works. They fixed it in the past on Warb and Barb, but snapshotting is here on Necro, snapshotting is here on Druid, and now on the Sorc as well. And there's also some pretty crazy shatter builds here hitting for hundreds of trillions of damage. So Sorc is not the doom and gloom that we thought. However, like the normal, quote-unquote, legit, ethical Sorc builds, if you will, are still struggling. But if you want to have a fun, fast build, check out Mekuna's video and check out Mekuna's Orange Lightning Spear Sorcerer build. I think the snapshot also for him, like we go from the start here, like he just enters the run, you see this? He enters the run and then he starts drinking potions. You see, boom, 3, 4 potions drunk, now it's at 6. And then all you do is you cast Lightning Spear, and your Lightning Spear will always overpower your hitting for 50 billion per tick. So that's pretty crazy. Hope you guys enjoyed, guys. Enjoy Sorc Nation. Let's go and check out Mekuna. GG.